Hey Reddit. I, 45 male, recently went to IHOP for the Sonic the Hedgehog cross-promotion. Of course, I was getting the Shadow Chaos pancakes. It is the year of Shadow after all. So I walked in and sat at the booth. That's when it happened. I looked at the menu. The renders were all wrong. The quills were too short. There wasn't any muzzle curve. No cell shading or hot dog shoes. Sonic's hands were too big. He wasn't the right shade of blue, and there were meta jokes in the descriptions. All of the characters on the menu were just corporate, stale, soulless husks of the real characters. Not only that, but they were offering codes for Sonic Superstars, instead of actual quality games like Shadow the Hedgehog or Sonic 06. I decided that enough is enough. Today is the day I finally stick it to Sega and save this franchise! The waitress walked up to my table and asked me what I wanted to order. I looked at her and said, "These renders have no sauce." She had a confused look on her face, so I assumed she was media illiterate. I got up on the table and said, "Did you hear me, you stupid bitch? These renders have no sauce!" The store manager overheard me and suddenly got angry for some reason. He told me if I spoke to his employees like that again, I'll be removed from the restaurant. I slicked my long hair back and said, "If the world decides to become my enemy, then I'll fight like I always have." I checked to see if the waitress fainted from such a saucy, passionate quote, but she already left. Being understandably frustrated with the service, I had a rival battle with the manager, repeatedly punching him in the face while shouting, "Order!" like Knuckles from SA2. The real Knuckles, before Pawn Crap and Graph made him a gullible idiot. It was exhilarating. I felt every Crush 40 song playing in my head at once. It was the most exercise that I've gotten in years. Unfortunately, I lost the battle, and the police were called. At the station, I was being accused of assault. I tried explaining to the police that IHOP was pushing toxic positivity, and I was just refusing the slop of mediocrity. Just like Sonic Team, they were unwilling to listen or take criticism. I felt just like Sonic in SA2, being wrongly incarcerated for a crime that I didn't commit. Shido Maekawa would definitely look upon my actions with pride. I am now banned from IHOP for battery, racial discrimination, and unbearable odor. There seems to be so much toxic positivity going around these days. Like, I just want this series to grow and improve. Are we not allowed to criticize things anymore? It's not my fault that IHOP was so illiterate on Japanese media and character design. I definitely think that they were hired by IGN to take me down. They were even nostalgia pandering by accusing me of flying battery. Worst part is, I never got my pancakes. I didn't get to feel Shadow syrup inside me. Don't go to IHOP. They enable mediocrity and hate Sonic. Yuji Naka would not have allowed this. Man, this is unrealistic. The server would not have been treated that well at IHOP.